My lower back is killing me. Ugh. Hey, it's Coach Becky here, and if you struggle with lower back pain, then stay tuned because I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do to help relieve that pain so you can feel so much better. Now, one of the key components to actually reducing back pain is keeping our core and our glutes nice and strong. And we've actually put together a 5-minute glute workout for you to help you strengthen those glutes. It's a free video, so scroll down, check out that pinned comment down below, and click the link to grab yours. All right, let's go ahead and dive into these exercises. All right, so first up, we want to actually open up our hips. Now, it might seem weird that we're doing something on the front of our body when the back of our body hurts, but the reality is that a lot of times our hips are super tight and they're actually pulling on our back. So by doing this hip rocker exercise, you're going to open up those hips, which will help take tension off that back. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take it to a nice little 90-90 kneel. So I'm on my knee, my front knee is about 90 degrees here, and you can just prop up on your toe or lie it flat, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. I like to come up on my toes, it helps with my balance. Now from there, you can just place your hands at your side or whatever's comfortable for you. What we're going to focus on is rocking forward, pressing into that hip, and then rocking back. It's not a huge motion here, it's very small, but what you're going to feel is a nice long stretch down through the front. Now a couple key things to keep in mind is one, squeeze those glutes. You'll get an extra little work through the glutes, but it will also help to get more of a stretch to the front of your body. We don't want to start arching back to get this motion. We want to stay up nice and tall. So squeezing the glutes will help with that. The other thing is keep your core engaged and keep your body upright. So really avoid rocking back because you're going to take all the stretch out of the hips into other places like your lower back that we don't want for this exercise. All right, so we're just going to rock a few times back and forth to just open up that hip. So about 10 reps here is perfect to warm up and stretch those hips. Now, of course, we've got to take it to the other side. So all you're going to do there is just switch legs and do the same exact thing on the other side. Okay, so rocking it forward, taking it back, rocking it forward, taking it back. Focus on feeling the stretch, not just, ooh, how far can I go forward? Okay, you're not getting an award because you went the farthest forward. More so important to focus on just feeling it and feeling it in your body. It doesn't matter what you look like compared to anybody else or how far you go. What matters is that you feel the stretch. Okay? All right, so rocking it forward, keeping the glute tight, keeping the body tall, really feeling that in the front. All right, let's do one more together. Awesome, cool. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and take it down onto our back. All right, from there, we wanna make sure we're keeping our abs nice and strong, okay? So we spend a lot of time sitting, our abs get weak, and this again can impact our lower back pain. So I'm gonna show you something that you can do and how you can add on to make this work even more for you. So one of the things that's really important is doing pelvic tilts back. So a lot of times what happens is our hips are rocking forward and our low back is arching, and this is causing a lot of strain on our low back. So one move we can do is start to tilt our hips back, okay, and press our back to the floor. And at the same time, I want you to tighten up your belly. So if I was gonna punch you in the belly, I want you to tighten up nice and tight here. And this is gonna get you to start, getting used to this position. So we're doing this more often when we're standing and doing exercises, and also starts to help us engage our core a little bit more. So what you're gonna do is release, okay? And then you're gonna tilt it back, squeeze that belly, gotta actively squeeze the stomach here, okay? Really tighten up, press that back to the floor. I shouldn't even be able to put my hand in there. Okay, that's how nice and tight this is, and then release. And what's great about doing this exercise as well is it's gonna help you with a lot of other exercises. So when we're doing something, say like a dying bug, which is really a great exercise to work your core, or you're flipping over and doing a plank or a push-up, okay? Being able to get your hips in this position is really gonna help with your back during those moves and help to reduce back pain. All right? All right, so next up, we're gonna do a glute exercise. So like I mentioned before, we wanna keep our core strong, but we also wanna keep those glutes strong, right? Our glutes are attached, all this stuff is attached to that back, so keeping everything strong and flexible around there is gonna be so key. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and relax on the floor, relax our head, neck, and shoulders, relax our arms. Now our heels are just gonna be a couple inches, a foot or so away from our bottom, and just plant it on the ground. From there, all I want you to do is lift up to a bridge, And really focus on, as you're doing this, squeezing your glutes. So you gotta really think about the muscle that you're working, and then just slowly lower it back down to the floor, okay? So I'm pressing up through the heels, okay? I'm squeezing through my glutes, keeping my core engaged as I do this too. And just like the hip one, we're not trying to see how high we can go, and we wanna be careful of arching our back. So squeezing our glutes and actually tipping those hips back and keeping that belly tight is gonna help protect our back in this move, but also start to work through those glutes, which are gonna be really key to helping you reduce that lower back pain. So all the way up and release it down. Let's do one more together. Okay, so squeezing up all the way. I want you to tighten those cheeks as much as you can. So if I put like $1 between those cheeks, it ain't gonna go anywhere, okay? And then lower all the way back down and relax out of that. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed those exercises. They're really gonna help you to reduce that back pain. Now it's so important that we keep those glutes nice and strong. That's gonna help you a ton to minimize that. So make sure you check out the free 5-minute glute workout that we put together for you to help you on your journey. All right, scroll down, check out that pinned comment down below, click that link to grab yours, and of course, thanks for joining me for these exercises.